So let's go into something called the theories of ship. These theories of ship are not based on personalities but rather based on functions. If you see a ship, a little bit old ship or even a new ship, the first thing you will see is a figurehead. It's something which is majestic. It's in front of the ship. It's like a beautiful thing. It's the identity of the ship. Wherever the ship goes, this goes. This is what defines the ship. So let's deep dig down. So the first theory says the leadership as the figureheads. And the figurehead is the part of the ship, the majestic part of the ship, which identify the ship, which give ship a name, and which is always in the front and move. So it's like a symbolic representation of the ship. And by that, anyone can know what ship it is. So if we break it down and we bring it down to the leadership, this is the leader which is the identity. This is the leader around which the people move. This is the leader which make people unite. This is the leader which create a movement around himself or around his purpose. A very useful, a very strong leader. But with everything, there is a flaw. The only flaw here is not the leader itself. It's the people, when they follow him, they become emotionally attached. Something in other philosophy called cult mindset. We will discuss this mindsets in another video. But anyway, so this leader, when taken out of context of leadership and become a person, and people revolve around it and make him the most important thing, that's where the problem starts. So the next part of the leadership theory from the ship is the mast, the mighty, beautiful, majestic mast. It's what make the ship move. It's what make the ship look beautiful. It's a leader which move the ship when it is required to be moved. When it's open, the ship moves. But the problem is that when there is no wind, it cannot move the ship. So these are the leaders which are the one who move when the external forces are available, when they need to look majestic and people follow them. These leaders have their own category. These leaders are important because they take ship to the places. But when the hard time comes, they cannot perform. And this is something which make their utility come lower. Now we come to the third part of the theory, or the third theory of the leadership, which is the anchor. Anchor is something ugly, something not every ship can even bear, or every ship can even afford. When it's taken out, it makes splashes, but it's what anchors. That's what need for ship to be strong and stable and stay. So these are the leaders which are needed in the time of crisis. They are the crisis managers. They are the crisis leaders. They can anchor everything strongly. But the problem is that if this anchor does not lift up, what will happen? Their strength become the weakness. The ship cannot move. And when the ship cannot move, it's a problem. Now we come to the next part, which is the captain. This is the guy who is not majestic from among the people. On the sea, his authority does not even come from any authority. His authority comes from people following him. If no one following him, there is a mutiny. We have many examples of mutiny. He is the guy who guides by experience. He is the guy who moves by motivation. He is the guy who knows how the things have to be done. So these are the leaders for the time when you need to move everything, when you are stable, you are in the place where the ship need to move and all the elements need to move. And the irony is that this captain or this leader can himself become a trouble if people does not listen to him or if he overdo his part. So this brings us to the last part of this theory. It is not inside the ship, but it is outside. It's the harbor, but it's the part of the ship. It's where the ship has to come. It's the home. It's the guidance. It's where it will get maintenance. It's where it will have the rest to move for the next journey. That's our systems. That's the board of director. That's the election after every certain years. That's the policies. That's the constitution. So, the management theories of ship define function which can be done by a person, but it is not dependent on the person. So until and unless we start seeing the leadership as a function, and that function to be performed by a specific specialist who is then to be respected but not worshipped.